Hello, hello, and we've just added some new occupants to the community tank, and let's see if we can find them. And there they are. Nice little school of five. They seem to be loving their new environment. Pristine water conditions, perfect temperature. These are rainbow fish, neon dwarf rainbow fish, and they're young, so they should get about, basically, they should double their size. It'd be about an inch right now, and they'll probably be about 2 inches when they're done. Um, which is good because I was thinking of getting the normal size ones, and they weren't even done growing at the store, and they were huge. So, and you got to get a school of them. So a school of like 5 or 6 of these big, and they were expensive, the big ones. So, yeah, It was just a better deal to get the dwarfs, and honestly, a 2 inch fish is more than enough. Um, I want the discus to be the biggest fish in here, so they're going to be the big bosses in town. And next up will be a school of rummy nose tetras, and or probably maybe both. I have some scissor tail, or I forgot the name of them. They're a tetra too. They got little tails that kind of do the whole scissor thing when they're swimming. And I still need some corridoras. They're coming up too. In the next few weeks, we'll probably see all three of those enter the tank, and we'll have a very busy environment. Now, before I added these 5 rainbow fish, I've been monitoring my tank. Did I've brought my water changes down to 10% once a week, and my parameters are staying perfect. I probably don't even need to do the 10% once a week. That's how stable things are. It's amazing. I didn't think I could be this stable with so few plants, but with my complete setup and my sump down here, sumps down there, and I got the can filter here, and we got those up there as well. Water's pristine, and fish grow fast. Like you'll see in my earliest videos, these black skirts, they were like fry sized when I brought them home. And it's only been a few weeks, and they are full blown adults in this 90 gallon. It's amazing how fast. Look at that female. She is plump and huge and not getting any bigger. That blue female is full grown as well. She was huge beside these babies, and now the babies are the baby female. I only have one baby female, and the rest were males. And yeah, black skirts basically outgrew the white skirts, and the discus have outgrown. Are starting to outpace the black skirts. The black skirts were growing faster than the discus, but that's changing. The discus are now bigger than the biggest of the black and white skirted tetras. Now, skirted tetras are not recommended to put with discus, but I have had no problems. I had a little bit of problems when my discus were smaller than the skirted tetras, but now that they're the same size or bigger, there's no conflicts. They don't even care about each other. There's no fighting. When the discus were smaller than the adult skirted tetras, you don't want to do that. because the skirt tetras basically try to compete with them and probably try and kill them off so they can eat them. I don't know. Just adult fish seeing baby fish as food is probably a common thing in the fish world, so be wary of that. But as long as your discus are bigger than your skirted tetras, I don't think you'll have any trouble. Because I'm not having any trouble, and all of mine are adults. No nipping, no nothing. So, starting to look like a community. What do I have now? I have 2 types of neon, and I have 3 types of skirted tetra, and rainbow fish, as well as coolie loach. Any of them out? No, we don't see any coolie loach out. They normally mainly hang out under this one. There, probably see them. Oh, there was movement under there. There was movement under there. Let's see what's going on. Now they're hiding again. These guys like to hide. I've got 4 of them in the tank. At least I put 4 of them in the tank, and you'll only ever see 2 at a time, tops. Seems to be the way they operate. And the only time you'll see 2 of them at a time is when there's food. They come out for the food, but I only ever see 2 when I do it. So. Yep. That's our new schooling fish, and we will put in another couple of types. Again, we're going to go with the rummy nose, and maybe those scissor guys. That'll probably be it for my schooling community fish. And I'll shift the focus on some more plants after that. I'll get some plants up the center here in the rear. So it looks planted, so that we get it all, nice and planted up here in the middle, behind everything. Some plants up here hiding the heater. So there we are. That's our update for today. State of the tank and its new occupants. I'm really keen on seeing the color's supposed to get a lot better in these dwarf neon rainbows. It's supposed to get quite colorful when they mature. These guys are still babies. They have really interesting fins. I think I might have 3 females and 2 males. Not entirely sure because they're young, but it's looking that way. So we'll see what happens with them. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned.